Do you have postpartum depression? Sex life? Girl, my hair was falling out in chunks. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a 8-month postpartum update for you guys. Thank you to everyone who sent a question in through my Instagram. I do have them written down. I'm just gonna get right into the video because it's hot as heck in this car. I live in Arizona and I have to keep the AC on low so you guys can hear me. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because your girl's sweating. First question is, biggest thing you struggled with postpartum? Oh my god. So if I'm being honest, I feel like being a mother in general has been the biggest adjustment in my entire life that I've experienced. There's so many things that I feel like I've struggled with. It has not been easy for me. I feel like I have struggled immensely in every phase of everything because I'm literally just trying to figure it out. You feel like that, you're literally not alone. Biggest thing I've struggled with, I think, is adjustment in general. Like, it's like a huge shock. Like, I'm 25 years old. I went my whole life with just doing as I please. Now it's like schedules, it's around baby. I don't have a lot of me time anymore. So trying to like balance all of that and like be wife and everything else is so extremely hard. Second question, best part of motherhood? Oh my goodness. The best part of motherhood has just been enjoying my little bundle. He's my bestie. He's literally my bestie. I think the best part is just being able to see him become his own little person. Like, through each month I've seen him reach different milestones, and I don't know, he makes me so complete, and that's literally like me and Casey in human form, and I love that baby to death. So that's definitely the best part, is just seeing him grow. Mental health struggling 1 year after. Girl, you're not alone. I am 8 months postpartum and I still feel all over the place. I think it's extremely normal for you to still feel that way, and this is why I'm making videos like this, because motherhood is not easy. Honestly, the older that they get, I feel like the harder that it gets. There's different stages and there's different levels of hard, and I feel like you're just trying to balance being a mother, still having your own personal life, relationship. Like, it's so hard. I definitely have my days quite frequently where I'm just like, oh my god, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm struggling mentally, and I think it's really good to have really good people around you to help support you when you're having those really bad days. Like, I have my husband. He already knows when I'm kind of going through a little mood, and he's there for me. I have my mom, I have my best friends. So definitely make sure you have a really good support system around you. I take some time for myself, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you really need to prioritize making sure that like you are all good, because when I'm not, girl, I am a mess. I am more irritable. I'm just not like me, you know, and that's not something that I want to project. So if you ever need someone to reach out to, girl, DM me. I'm literally here for you. I go through it on a daily, so don't feel bad. Breastfeeding pumping struggles. Oh my god. So this is something that I struggled with very early on in the beginning of my breastfeeding journey. So I was producing a really good amount of milk. I got sick. I tried everything I could, every hack in the world. I was literally on TikTok, Google, everything. I would do anything to get my milk supply back, and I got extremely sick. I ended up having to go to the hospital, and I think I tried for maybe 3 months straight, waking up every 2 hours, even though my son was still sleeping like longer stretches. I'd wake up, I'd try to pump, like I was doing everything, and it just did not come back. And I literally had to, I'm gonna get emotional, I had to let it go because it was just doing a lot up here mentally. And something that comes with being a mom is the guilt of not making milk anymore. And I think that's something that's not talked about a lot. Like, I didn't even think I was gonna get emotional right now. But obviously you want to do what you think is best for your kid, whether that's making milk or not. And that was something that was extremely important to me, and it just it didn't pan out the way that I thought it was going to. And it was really, really hard for me to stop doing that. And I did have so many people around me telling me like stop, it's okay. But like, being a mom, there's so much guilt that comes with like, I'm not gonna do it anymore. And it's obviously because you love your child so much. But I had to really learn that, you know, some things are just out of my control. And sorry guys, I did not think I was gonna get emotional about that. It's been quite a while since I stopped. I stopped around 6 months. Ew. But I hope that helped you, the person who asked that question. I know exactly how it feels when you do end up stopping, and I just want you to know that you are an amazing mother. We are amazing mothers no matter how our child is fed. So yeah, let's move on. Postpartum body. Girl, my body is nowhere near where I want it to be, and I'm giving myself grace because that's something that weighs kind of heavy on me. My body looks extremely different from when I wasn't pregnant and before. It's hard to also juggle the gym, be a mom, do everything else. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of like leniency when it comes to that. I also have contributed like eating healthy at home to kind of help with that. I'm definitely kind of just taking things a day at a time. Like, if I feel like going to the gym, I'm going to the gym, but I'm not forcing myself, because that's when I start to notice my mood just like, and then I get upset that I'm not in the gym 24/7. And it's like, right now my main priority is to take care of my child. I know that there's going to be a time and a space where I can go to the gym all the time. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my postpartum body. I've just kind of learned to, anytime I'm talking negatively about myself, I'm like, you know what? This belly carried my son. This is where I grew my child, and I would not change that for the world. So that's what kind of helps me snap out of that. Sex life after 8 months postpartum. Girl, I got no complaints, and I will say it's 1,000 times better after. I don't know what it is, but girl, it's kind of scary out here. You kind of forget that you just had a child and you're going insane every single day, and it's so easy to just have another one. Your girl needs to go put herself on something before I'm 202, because I'm terrified of doing that to myself. Postpartum hair loss. When I hit maybe, I think it was 5 months, girl, my hair was falling out in chunks. I was so alarmed for myself. Is this freaking normal? Every single day I would have hair literally all over myself, all over the house. That was so annoying. But now at 8 months postpartum, I've definitely noticed it's very minimal. What is the biggest thing motherhood has taught me? Man, it's taught me that I am stronger than I could have ever imagined. I've always thought, because I'm more on the emotional side, I'm like quote unquote weak. Like, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I just never considered myself strong. But now I'm like, holy, I am so strong. Like, every single day, everything that I do, everything that I power through mentally, no matter what. Because when you're a mom, it doesn't matter if you're sick, if you're tired, if you don't want to, like, you have to do it for that little baby. I done went 9 months carrying my child. I birthed my child. Women in general are so strong. So if you're a mother, you're single, whatever your situation is, like, don't let anyone take that from you. Do you have postpartum depression? So in the beginning, I will say I feel like I definitely was struggling with a little bit of that. I wouldn't say anything too extreme, but I don't know if it was just, like I said, me adjusting to being a new mom, but there was definitely feelings that I was like not expecting to feel with being a new mom. I would also say now I don't feel like I have postpartum depression, but I feel like I have postpartum anxiety, which I didn't even know was a thing. But y'all, when I tell you, like, my anxiety has been through the roof lately, and it's kind of hard to navigate because, like, I'm not an anxious person naturally. I don't know if this happens to any other moms, but like when my son is crying, my nerves and my anxiety is through the roof. Like, something about when he cries, like, I'm just like, oh my god, like, I have to make things right. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just something that I feel like if my heart is dropping to my butt. I don't know how to explain that feeling. Please let me know if you guys feel it. Do I want another one? Girl, if you're asking me that right now in this very moment, I can barely keep up with just one. I'm not saying like no, never, but I would definitely want there to be an age gap so that it could be a little bit easier if I did have another one. In the beginning, guys, when this was like, I was very in the thick of it, I was struggling, I literally had a conversation with my husband and I was like, I don't want any more because it's so hard. Like, it's like being a mom is the hardest job in the planet. We do talk about it here and there. We have conversations where it's like, yes, we do, maybe not, maybe in the future, but ultimately it is God's plan. And I'm not shutting down the idea completely. Like, I love my son, I do want a daughter, so we'll see. We'll definitely see. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for tuning in if you stayed all the way to the end. If you like these kind of videos, give me a big thumbs up. Maybe I could do them more often for you guys. And yeah, just keep doing amazing, keep doing the best that you can. That's all that matters, that's all that counts. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.